to fix it for free. And I
Mm-hmm.
just smacked it on my shoulder, and now it works, and it hasn't stopped.
No. What is going on, people? The Undergated podcast brought to you by the Undergated Network. I am Coop at It's Coop's Corner. I have CD, Chloe's dad, and Gunpla Tesseract, also known as Austin. What is going on, fellas? We have a jam-packed episode today. We're going to talk about some pickups, some crazy stuff when it comes to what's going on in the community when it comes to good crazy stuff, nothing negative. We try to keep it positive over here. The homie Grips, Vulcan Hobby, he had an event, so we're going to discuss that and kind of discuss what comes from those events and all that in one. But of course, before we get started, as always, fellas, how's your week been? How's everything going? CD, how's your week been, brother?
Man, not too bad, honestly. The sun has been out. It's been heat advisory because we usually don't get to like 96, 97 up here. So that's been fun these last couple of days dealing with that. Work's been cool. My new hire is getting ready to go on vacation for a month, so that means I will be able to work from home like a regular person 3 or 4 days a week. So I'm looking forward to that. Chopped the hair off too. It's been a minute.
Ooh.
The barber was ducking me, but your boy's back. So other than that, man, family's good. It's been a chill little week. My homie just turned 31 yesterday. Shout out to Shaq, happy birthday. We were out kicking it. So also,
That's what's
he
up.
said Texas Pete is ass. I just want to throw it out there.
Chill. Again, it's not meant to be super spicy. It's just to give it to some flavor. It ain't meant to like, where's the milk? Where's the milk? Go. There's a whole lot of other stuff if you need to go
Louisiana.
get something spicy.
Shoot, talk about spice. One of my coworkers brought a whole bag of Carolina Reapers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
okay
like,
all right, for stomach, R.I.P.
Yeah, no,
right.
He was like, no, you're supposed to cook with them. You're not supposed to eat it. You're supposed to cook with them. And I was like, why did you bring them? Are you planning to cook those here? It's like,
yeah,
supposed
bro,
to cook
burn
with them.
everybody's face.
That's not what
Let
I
them melt shit down.
asked.
Melt shit down. How about you, Coop? How was your week?
Pretty good. The missus went up to New York to go see the kids' family. So kind of had the house to herself. Surprise little mama back there. We went to a convention. She just got home from New Jersey, so she didn't know about it. It was a little anime convention down here, which is kind of dope because I remember when that anime convention was like a 1 day, a few hour event, like from 10 to 5, and now it's stretched out. How popular it is, stretched out to a 2 day event. I'm not saying it's NecoCon, but it's definitely growing, and it's dope to see a convention grow like that. Because when I went to NecoCon, I started going to NecoCon, it was already kind of like a big deal here. So, and that kind of got me motivated because one of the goals for next year is have my toy photography high quality enough to where, well, even still, I'm going to still test it out to where I kind of get a booth at one of these events and sell some prints and get people to know a little bit more about toy photography. So it was kind of dope to see all these. It was more of an artist alley type of scene, but it was pretty dope to see. It was pretty dope to see and inspirational. What about you, Austin? What you
I
got?
feel like anime now, man.
Okay.
You're so lucky because
Yeah,
10, 15 years ago, like there was nothing like that. So that's dope.
nothing.
Yeah,
What you got for us, Austin?
Searching in the bins. How was my week? I don't even really know. It's weird to say. I got all the things. I was worried about a lot of things not falling together. A lot of stuff all of a sudden kind of just took care of themselves, and they weren't that bad. My car was broken. I had to go get it fixed. I thought it was going to be a bill, right, to fix that. No, they were able to fix two of the things for like under $200. And one thing they fixed, they said, "Hey, we'll just do it for free. It's fine." And I was like, "Oh, awesome! Thanks."
Take that. That's a win.
Right?
That's a win.
And shoot, I was at work and I thought there was going to be a lot of stuff for us to take care of, but a lot of people were like, actually, no, this got canceled, and guess what? It's not that too much stuff for you to do. And I was like, all right, cool, bet. And then
Easy.
my family life, my family life. I was at home. I thought some stuff was going to go down, but apparently everything got sorted out and got to the apartment, and that's where my apartment's falling apart. But what's new? So, the weeks. Literally, my curtain rod just broke when we were getting ready for the show.
yeah.
I was opening my curtain, and my curtain rod just like that. The wire broke, so now it's stuck permanently open with my Cyberpunk Edge Runners flag hanging out the window. And now all the people walking their dogs are literally stopping and looking at Lucy, looking at my window, just looking at Lucy. So
That's two.
Yeah. So I don't know. My week's been I don't know how to report that. Like there's a hole in my wall now too. So I don't know. Is it good, bad? I don't know. It's week's been doing whatever.
The week's been a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
The week's been a week.
Yeah.
I hear that. Well, hopefully, everything goes smooth and we just have a good rest of the week. It's getting close to that time where like fall and kids are going back to school and the heat should be breaking soon. So hopefully it kind of just starts mellowing out, man. Mellowing out for all of us.
That's right.
Next up, we have building and breaking down that backlog. What new kits or new items that we picked up or taken out of our backlog to start working on. And Austin, you want to go first?
I have a lot. You guys go ahead. Damn. I have a lot.
Let me go first. The order of importance, because I clearly have zero.
Oh wow!
Donut this week. Blue. Didn't grab anything at all. Didn't even look. I went to Hobbytown. Hell is Zeta still, like 30 of them. I guess they just restocked on that.
It gets to a point where it's like I don't kind of want to just grab a Zeta just because they have so many.
Literally, that's what I was thinking. Like, damn, I should just grab it because clearly they're not going to be going anywhere. I should just grab it and see. But yeah, I'm like, damn. Did they order more after the other 40 they had didn't like move? So I don't know what's going on with there. But yeah, nothing, man. Nothing at all. Didn't pull anything new out the backlog this week. Just been chilling. I'm in the lab though, so shit's going, but I'm not spending any bread. How about you, Coop?
I picked up some stuff. Like I said, I went to the convention. That's going to be Coop's Corner. I didn't drop Coop's Corner last week because it wasn't really a lot, but I knew this convention was coming. So I was like, I'll just wait. And I'll show y'all what I picked up. I picked up one thing from the convention. These are always pretty dope to me to see. And these are these little kind of like pop-up stickers that you can put on your car or your iPad and things like that. And I wanted one with Ultra Ego, Vegeta. I want to try to find a spot on the car. Maybe the back windshield, that bottom corner, and have it really good, UV protected, high quality. I have it on my iPad, and I have a few of Broly, and I have a few other ones too. So it's just hard to find an Ultra Ego merch. And I picked up some other stuff. Well, I picked up like one more item, a shirt, Neon Genesis shirt, which was again another kind of. The merch for that is catered more towards the females, which is kind of crazy. Like Asuka and what's her name, Ray, right? Like those type of like t-shirts and stuff like that. It's hard to find kind of male Neon Genesis type of merch. So I was able to find a t-shirt. And then after that, I went to a shop called Yester Toys. I didn't record in there because I wasn't planning on buying anything, and I got a pretty good significant deal. Yes, the Toys is kind of like I don't want to say a thrift store. It is a thrift store. It's a buy, sell, and trade figures, but they have new stuff in there as well. Action figures, toy short store. They specialize more in a Western, so Hasbro, Black Series, Transformers, G.I. Joes. They have some.
You've been there, right? On Coop's Corner, right?
Yeah, I've been there on Coop's Corner. You can check that out on
Friday. Check out Coop's Corner.
You know why, right? It's a pretty good looking host up there too. Check that out.
Waiting for that one.
I keep hearing rumors about this host that's looking good. I gotta check it out.
But I saw this, which was crazy because I saw these figures at the con, or one of the figures at the con I wanted, and I hit up CD. I was like, yo, I really want to get this, and I already took it out, but I have the box here. It is the Robot Spirits RX RX 782 Granddaddy Gundam. I blanked out for a second. Pretty dope figure. I saw this at the convention. It was going for $60. I was like, I know that booth is a store called Cool Stuff, and Cool Stuff usually runs a buy two get one free sale on figures sometimes. So I was like, I'll wait it out because they also have the Black TriStar figures like this, and I was like, I'll get this, the Shar Zaku 2, and the Black TriStar figures, and one of them will be free. So I'll get 3 figures for like $100 or something bucks. Went to Yester Toys. They had this for $30, brand new. I guess they don't know much about like Gundam. I guess what they was probably going off of as well is the Gundam Universe figure, and thought this was the Gundam Universe figure. So I picked that up, right? And when he was like, "Yo, just I'll give you 20 cash. If you have cash on you, give me $20." I was like, "All right, bet, no problem." Went to my car, got cash out, saw something else that was behind this, and it was the ground type robot spirits. And he didn't know how much this was, and he looked it up on eBay. He wound up throwing both of these at me. I talked him down. We haggled. I wound up getting both of these for $60, which this is already an $80 figure. And because it comes with a lot, these robot spirits come with a lot.
The accessories alone.
Here's what the accessories are. We got a few heightened. I mean, this is where kits should go to, like almost like a deluxe kit. I wouldn't mind seeing like some of the kits that are like known, RX, Shar Zaku, give you a deluxe version. They have 3 different level beam sabers with also a beam saber showing a slash, so you could kind of heighten the output of the beam saber and also give a slash effect as well. The gun could break down so it could fit inside the backpack, all that. And here's what the RX has. His Vulcan's coming off. Hands, a stand for the hands, so you don't lose them. You just plug them into there, and they all in one spot.
Boosters, pack effects, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So to get both of these for $60, smooth deal.
That's a fucking
that
dub,
is,
man.
Yeah. Finally, that's a win.
Yeah.
That's how like Austin,
we've been searching from high and low. And that's
high and low.
That's
high and low.
That's a win.
So that's what I picked up. So I'm gonna try to do some more toy photography when it comes to these guys as well. But that's it. That's all I got for this Coop's Corner. I also have some other stuff to show off what I got in the mail, so be checking out for that. It's not like I have more stuff to show, so we're gonna save that stuff for Coop's Corner. I wanted to, since I didn't record in Yester Toys, I was like, I might as well show out what I got there.
Dope. That's
it for me.
Damn, it's a nice little haul right there.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Austin.
Okay, so where to begin? I guess I should start off with P Bandai came through this month. My P Bandai delivery came in, so we're gonna start off with that. I think I already posted a picture of it. I don't think I posted a picture on Instagram of all the stuff I got. I posted a picture of it. First up, we got the Jim Moroccan front. Guys, it's here, Kukurudron's Island. Like I said, I was a little bit upset. Bro, I was a little. Oh yeah, yours is on the way. I was a little upset though that right after this is like on the way shipping, we get that confirmation that Bandai is making just a regular release with more weapons, more accessories, and I was okay. So I spent extra on a gym that I could have just got later, a little bit, but I went ahead and built it up
already.
Yeah, I went ahead and just snapped it up because literally the day I got it, because I said why not. And today I'm just gonna prime it up and get ready to paint it tomorrow.
Did that come with the shoulder cannon?
Yes, it comes with the shoulder cannon. It comes with the it's like the ARC-78-0's backpack that was with the origin kit. It comes with the early
and
beam
the
rifle.
01 too. Yeah, early beam rifle, right?
Yeah, early beam spray gun as well. The clip is not removable. I know one person was asking me on Twitter if the clips are removable or not. Not Twitter, Facebook,
IG.
or IG. Yeah, and I was like, nah, it's not removable, unfortunately. So if you guys are still looking for clips in HGs, I guess Bandai has abandoned that. I guess so.
That was a thing.
Second, yeah. Clips used to be removable for HGs for a little bit there. Yeah, you used to have like
yeah, I think so. You used to be able to do it in the Origins one, right? For the Zaku's. I thought you could pull the clip out of the Zaku and put it in the Zaku.
I think so. Yeah, the drum. Yeah.
And also on the ground units, you'd be able to put it in that upside down.
They come with a little square, the little white square that was the gun separate magazine holder. Yeah, but those are gone. And second, guys, AOZ is in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course,
the Aqua Hambrabi 2, the set for my Barzam, now to make it essentially the coolest looking Barzam. And this came in. It is a thick box. It's way thicker than I thought. This is like silly thick, guys. Let me see if I can. It is like she's gummy thick. Gummy thick.
That is like the size of a Gundam Wing Master Grade box.
Pretty much, right? Yeah, it's pretty.
I think that's the. Sheesh.
It's ridiculous, but
and it doesn't come with the Barzam, right? That just comes with the pack.
Yeah, this is just the
mobile armor, right?
Yep.
Oh, you built it already, Austin?
No, I did not. This is unopened. It's don't worry. There's gonna be a special time. I'm gonna light some candles, put on some Marvin Gaye. It's just gonna be me and this kid.
Oh Lord, Jesus!
Not the Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, I know what mood you said over there, Austin.
But I
sexual healing.
Sexual healing. But I also got
you doing no sexual with no kids.
Yeah, I also got the Aqua Hambrabi 2 in the AOZ reboot version. So this is the red version. This one is going to go with the Woundwort Black Psycho Blade version, or you can hook it up with just the red Barzam if you want. I plan on probably hooking up keeping this around just to keep it. Because I just like AOZ stuff, so I'm not planning on building this ever. I think I'm just gonna put this in my backlog, and it's just gonna sit there as a collection piece. Then that was my P Bandai shipment. So the rest of this was just pickups that I found around the town.
Yikes!
Next up was the Gundam Calibarn. Finally, so I was walking by, it was there, and I was like, okay, let me grab it. I was thinking about grabbing it. But I was like, you know what? I don't know. And then it just happened to be in the store. So I was like, okay, well, I'll grab this one. It's whatever. Right. I was walking by. I was like, who cares? Why not? Right. So I picked it up. I have not built it. It's still unopened. I plan on getting to this kit. I don't know when though, but yeah. It's nice. I like the design. I think I talked about it before. This is one of my favorite designs of Gundam I've seen in a long time. So that's going to be painted as well. Next up is the big one. So this is probably the most expensive thing I picked up this week, and it was the most highly sought after because when I got to the store, everybody was like, "Oh, you're the other guy. Oh, you're the guy who got it. You're the guy who got it. I was planning to get it. You're the guy who got it." I was
what
like,
big ass girl kid is this?
So how'd you know? But
Gal Gaigar? Is it the Gal Gaigar girl?
I saw that there. I almost picked it up. Andy picked up that, but
good. I'm glad Andy picked it up.
The Hatsu Miku collaboration set with Frame Arms Girl and Marvel Ties. But the reason why this is collectible is it is a Hobby Japan and Kotobukiya collaboration. And this thing is also a very thick box. It is ridiculously thick. It is full of just stuff. So I don't know when I'm going to get to it. And little bit of
it might be a collector's piece.
I'm gonna build it because the real reason I got it, and I hate to say this, and I know there's gonna be some Miku fans that are gonna freaking try to find me and kill me, but I just need her torso. So I'm just taking the torso and the thighs. I'm not gonna.
What are you doing with the rest?
Probably just I don't know, sit it in the box forever. But
ship me the head, dog. Chloe loves Miku.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to ship you the head because I need the torso for a custom girl build that I'm making, and all the pieces are now coming together. As you guys know, I've been buying like I need like 6 or 7 girl kits to make this one kit that I saw on Pinterest that looks really cool. So that's the plan. But yeah, that was
Austin.
yeah. Coop, how you doing with that Mark II I gave you? I got the gun out of it, and that's all I needed. The gun and the shield. And I was like, you can have it. But yeah, no, that's gonna be it for me. Yeah, that's all my pickups for this week.
God damn, Austin.
Yeah.
All your
Poppy Town
pickups for the
ass.
month? You said all the
What's up?
pickups for the month? You said all the pickups for the month?
No, there's probably some other stuff I got to pick up on the next payday. So don't worry, that's coming.
Okay.
And I have stuff in the mail too, so it's on
I'm
the way.
scared.
Speaking of the Caliburn,
Cosmos, we were
Cosmo
talking about
light.
this yesterday.
Yikes! I guess you could use this for the area too.
Yep.
High grade. Gotta invest in
Cosmos
this
was
one.
fast.
Yeah, Cosmos moves fast, and they change colors like that.
Yep.
The red. Ugh.
Yeah,
Bro,
crazy.
This might.
For those listening, we're looking at the Cosmos Lights expansion pack for the high grade aerial and Caliburn. And what this essentially does is make all of the gun bits have their own trail of light behind them. But you can change the lights; they're all LEDs. So, and if you're familiar with Cosmos lights, especially with like the Virtue kit or the what was the other kit, the
Reliable
Unicorn kit?
shipping.
Yeah, it looks dope.
Is it reliable shipping?
We'll reliably be there, not on time. We're reliably late.
This makes me want to get this and have it for the high grade aerial that you CD sent. Now this makes me want to build the high grade aerial, paint it G reworks.
Take some shots.
Not even take some shots. Display. Just order, or I might invest in a Caliburn, even though I haven't seen it. I don't know.
It's such a good looking kit.
It does look dope. I'll give you that.
A bad looking painted, like all of them painted have looked amazing. Each person that doesn't, whatever color they've done it in.
Even just if they stick to the regular colors, it looks good.
Do you think I'm about to say that? Do you think it's because it's close to monochrome? I see that like this looks color scheme wise throughout the kit. It's like a unicorn. You think like the more monochrome the unit is, the better it looks in kit form?
I think it's just
one color.
I think it's the lot of angles with it too. Like there's a lot of cut edges and angles and dips. It makes it look very like it looks like an electric sports car, like something like Tesla would design, or Lucid Air. Just not as many.
With the colors too, like it has like the pink and the greens, and like the V fin in the chest. I think with the white, it looks the best with the helmet. It makes
if it was the traditional red, blue, white, and yellow, it wouldn't look good.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I've
seen some people paint it though. Someone painted it like good, like a nice, not traditional, but had like some more toned down versions of those colors, and it still looked pretty good. But I think with that special pink and green V fin, I think it looks really good with the white.
I was thinking about that the other day when it comes to like the RX, right? It looks dope, but I like the rollout color. I like that rollout scheme of the RX, and that's the white and gray. The new Gundam doesn't really have a whole lot going on. It's a lot of white, a little bit of navy blue and red with the yellow, and that's about it. And obviously the Banshee and the Banshee, Phoenix, and Unicorn, all one color. And I start thinking like, damn, the Char Origins Zaku, all one color. Not a whole lot going on. So when it comes to like a traditional colorway, I wonder, I don't know why. I get why Bandai does the blue, red, and all that. I heard the story about it looks more kid friendly, and I wonder why they don't just change it up now. I know it's kind of like a staple. I wouldn't mind. I like the monochrome. I like the monochrome suits, like almost all one color. Like how we like our boxes, right? Almost all one color, monochrome.
Fact.
I think as long as there's an interesting stuff going on with the armor, then then monochrome works. But if there's not, then put a splash of color on it. Because I've been recently getting into Gaia gear, recently, and Gaia Gear has some pretty cool designs, and they have very basic colors, like one primary color and the rest is white, and they've been looking dope.
Gaia Gear. What is?
So Gaia Gear was also another Tomo, and well, not anime. It was more of a light novel that he released, and everyone kind of like tries to put it in the fact that it's like in UC, but it's in between Hathaway's Flash and G Savior.
Mhm.
But it's really its own thing. But it's probably one of the coolest little side mecha stories I've ever seen. Like I've been reading a lot into it. It's actually really cool. I'll show you guys the designs
And
later.
it's Gundam.
No, it's not Gundam. It is made by the same guy, but it is
Uh,
completely its own thing, and it's pretty cool. If you get a chance to check out Gaia Gear, just check out some of the designs of it. They're pretty epic, in my opinion.
All right.
I'm
That's
always
what's
into
up.
new mech shit.
Mhm.
Speaking of like new stuff, my boy hit me up and was like, I seen he posted something in a Facebook anime group. I was like, oh, I didn't even know KJ was reading that. It was Kaiju number 8. I hit him. I was like, yo, yeah, definitely that Kaiju number 8 is for like that. He was like, yo, I recommend you read this. Cool. Y'all know me with recommendations. I'll run it past y'all. Y'all heard of that? Iron Ladies? Heard of that CD?
Iron Ladies. I can't see it.
Nah.
Iron
There's an
Ladies.
anime.
I never heard of that. What's that about?
I have no clue. He was like highly recommended.
I feel like
Bro,
there's an
highly
anime of
recommended.
it.
So I might check
Huh.
that out. From what he screenshots, chapter 516 is new.
Damn, there's
So-
516 chapters.
Exactly.
Jeez.
What we got here, Austin? Ooh.
So this is a picture of the Gaia Gear. So this was from the same guy who did Gundam, but everything looks like kind of like a Delta Plus
Does it
mixed with
transform? Got you.
it does transform. It does
Mhm.
transform. But what I'm talking about is like some of them they look really cool, just one color. Like just red and white. Red and white, or
That's
like
two
blue and
colors.
white. Oh, two colors. I'm sorry, two colors. Yeah. But not one color, but like just
Is it
two
an anime
colors,
too?
and then I don't believe it's an anime. I haven't found anything that says it's an anime. I believe it's just literally a light novel and maybe a video game. But yeah, it's got some really cool and unique looking designs, and it's got a fantastic soundtrack too. So if anybody gets a chance, check out Gaia Gear. It's a pretty cool little nitpick. I'm kind of exploring through it all myself.
Okay.
That was like the
That's
sea
what's up.
Gundam with that head. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to check that shit out. I like those designs.
Next up, as always, we have what's cooking, what we pulled out of the backlog and started working on. And kit wise, show wise, manga wise, figure wise, whatever the case may be wise. With me, you already know, like I said, I pulled the RX out to try to do some toy photography shots with it. I was talking to CD last night. He kind of told me to clean the palette and work on. Like last week, I showed you I had that diorama set I ordered from USA of the tanks of the little warehouse oil tank rigs. So here's the 2 tanks. I just got to put the metal piping around it. So have these diorama purposes. Didn't really care. It's kind of, you can see nub marks, but again, for diorama purposes, I don't really care about
Yeah.
cleaning it up.
It's gonna be
Might throw a
in the
little bit of.
background.
Are those
Yeah,
rails
might throw a
glued
little-
on?
Oh
Are
no,
those
they
rails
are
glued on or snapped on?
snapped on. So
Oh, wow.
it goes all the way around times 7. We
Mhm.
just rail them around the stairwell as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Gets pinned in, and then next up is just like the metal pipes that go between them. And you could do those however you want to do them, apparently, because it just says, like, it doesn't show you on the instructions how to build the metal pipes to make it go up, down, left, right, and all that. It just says times 10 plug in here.
just build it.
Yeah,
Figure
however
it
you
out.
want.
Build it until you're satisfied.
Yeah. So I have that. I want to throw probably a little bit of panel line on it, wash it up, make it, because y'all can't tell from I don't know if y'all be able to tell, but there is like little lines to make it look like cracks and stuff in the
Mhm.
and on the oil, whatever these are called. What are these called? Oil rigs,
Oil
Oil
tanks?
drums.
oil tank
Oil
Oil
drums,
tanks, oil drums, and oil
fuel tank.
tanks.
Yeah.
Yep. Fuel
So I'm gonna
depot.
throw some, make it look a little bit more realistic. Might I was thinking about just spraying some primer on it, but it's already the top's already gray. I don't want to make it look like a gray cylinder can. And working on our Solomon's Nightmare, man. Like I said, I got the Space Dom. I've been in a funk a little bit about painting, but able to. This is when it becomes difficult for me, fellas. This whole like customization, paint. Y'all are good with that. Like where to put paint, where to put the blues, where to put the greens. You know, me, I'm like, I'll repaint the Dom same color as the Dom. Doesn't makes me no difference. So this is kind of a bit more on the complex side, but I like how it's coming out. So here it is. That's different, two different shades of black on the chest. It's jet black and a kind of like a cark black. I did metallic tubing on the tubes, blue metallic tubing. And then we got normal SMS blue. That yellow, because the Dom usually has a circle in the middle of the chest or on the left side of the chest, and that's yellow on the Solomon Nightmare. This one doesn't give you that yellow. So I made that clear part. That's if y'all have the Dom test type, is they give you stickers to make it red. I just painted the whole clear piece yellow. And then we got the green, black, and blue on the waist. Which
Dope.
I forgot to paint the black green. All this was supposed to be green, but I like the color separation, so I might just keep it black.
I was gonna say it's a good choice for colors. I did the same thing. I put two versions of green, like that dark blackish green, and then the regular green on top of it, and it really accentuates it.
Gotcha. So I forgot to cut out the backpack, so I'm gonna cut out the backpack and put everything together. But we're on our way. We're on our way. I'm gonna try to do the arms and legs tonight, and I think that will be it for the for it. I just need to. I don't know if I want to go decal crazy on this. I don't know if I want to go decal crazy. I do have some Xeon. Since we're doing like more of a weather look for ours, I do have some Xeon chipping decals for it, so I want to put some of those up there. But yeah, that's all I've been working on, man. That's all I've been working on.
Dope.
Nothing behind the gun. The camera, the other gun. Any shots you got in mind?
More I'm trying to get the feel, which was kind of crazy. Maybe because of the way my IG is, and I don't typically post anything for likes on IG, right? I use it as a guideline and a kind of like an audience of checking the temperature in the room. Dragon Ball Z pictures haven't been really going kind of nuts, so but I want them to. I want to be able to sell some or no, I don't want to say profit because it's not really about selling anything. Like I don't want to make this a career, but I want to feel good about my Dragon Ball Z photos enough to where if I need to print them out and want to sell them, they'll sell. So more Dragon Ball Z. I've been going back and watching the Android saga and on Funimation. I watched the last 7 episodes of the Android saga last night. Rewatched that. I guess I could have watched Cyberpunk while I was folding clothes.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. The ship is sailed.
The ship is sailed. Yeah,
Don't worry about it. We're
man,
over it now.
Man, fuck you, right? Like at that
We're
point,
done.
at that point, it's like, man, fuck you, Coop. You know what I'm saying? Like you just disrespected me and CD. So if that's how you feel about it, fuck you.
It's fine.
My guy went back and watched went back and watched the Cell Game saga.
Like, chill.
Like
chill,
you weren't invited to the review anyway, so it's fine.
I'm gonna watch it, fellas, because they're dropping. Jazzware is dropping the action figure for the main character. So what's his name? David. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to call him Miguel, but
Damn.
Might
Might as well be.
as well be. Yeah.
but no, I want to watch it. I want to watch it, dog. I want to watch it. Got it on the lineup. Got it on the line. I promise you, yo. I might watch it today. Nah, I ain't gonna trick the
Yeah.
world. I ain't gonna trick the
Don't
world.
even hold us like that. Don't even hold us like that.
No, because I want to clean. Look, I
might
want to
watch
clean up,
it
right?
today.
I want to clean up. I want to surprise the missus because she don't think I want to clean up the whole house. I want to try to clean up the whole house all day. But you know, when you're moving around and stuff like that, yeah, I can't really focus. I can't really focus.
Don't
I
even
wanna-
watch it.
Try. It's
Go
fine.
watch Castlevania or something.
Yeah,
Shit.
Oh
Might as
man,
well.
go to
Oh
hell.
yeah, Nocturne's dropping. That looks dope. Oh yeah,
Right. That
Nocturne.
looks crazy. The next season.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The next season looks amazing. Yeah, actually, it's funny you say that. I've actually been watching a lot of so on YouTube, there's a Toonami. Somebody uploaded all like entire nights of Toonami. So like one entire midnight run and one entire like day run. And he does them every day. And he adds the commercials in too. So it's the commercials, the promos, the skits, the music, AMVs, and the whole episode with all the integrated segments.
Send me the link. I need it,
bro. I'll send it to you. I've been watching those. They're like 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes. I watched Tenchi, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Inuyasha all on Toonami run with the commercials in between. And I forgot that they used to make a ton of cereal commercials, right? And they were the dumbest things I've ever seen. Like when you were a kid, you were like, Jesus, this worked.
Hey, you go back and watch some of them. I'm telling you, do yourselves a favor. Like go back, go to YouTube and type in like 1996 Fox Kids commercials. It's an hour long, and just go down memory lane. Like the commercial with the kids sitting on a bench with the Game Boy, and the guy just slowly moving over to
Yeah,
what you got over there. What you got over there? Yeah. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot all about that commercial. Treat yourselves. And what's crazy is I'm quick to skip an ad on YouTube to watch ads on YouTube.
Crazy. I mean, Chloe hit me with that the other day. Daddy, could you skip ads back when you? I said, Chloe, there was no such thing as one counting down from 5 to hit skip. Yeah, that wasn't a thing.
You had to watch it, and you know what? They made them at least interesting, so you could at least enjoy some of them. Yeah.
Creepy
some of them were like, "Does your house need renovation? Call yada yada yada. Are you suffering from mesothelioma?" No. I'm like, oh Jesus.
Right, exactly.
But if you do want another trip, bro, check out the early Gunpla commercials that used to come on Toonami, and those kids.
Oh yeah,
like 5, the Gundam Wing ones.
Yeah, the Gundam Wings ones. Yeah, and he's like, and I was like, oh yeah,
level 5.
Yeah,
level 5 building.
Yeah,
15 hours.
42 seconds.
Yeah,
I only had to go to the bathroom once, right? You know, it was and crazy. Like, oh wow, they had a high grade of all the wing kits back then too, didn't they?
Yeah,
like,
and they went off of stars. They went off of levels. Before it was like master grade, high grade. It went off of like this is a level 5 kit. Like, oh shit, that's in your mind like that's a PG.
Yeah,
that's a PG. Come back to the past like Trunks and fuck their ass up, right? Like I'm a Super Saiyan. Bring out this PG. I'll tell you that right now. Really take over. Like you Back to the Future. But nah, man, that's what I've been working on. What you got, Austin? You've been dropping those pictures of the mess. I've seen it on Facebook in the club. They are going nuts.
Go ahead.
You snap, bro. No, you snap.
Yeah, so I've been just working on the weathering. The weathering has it turns out okay. I'm still not the best at weathering. I realize, but you know, it's coming together. I did drop a picture on Instagram just this morning, I think. So it should be, or no, I dropped a story on the Undergated network page. And just to shout out to everybody, all the bigger releases for this update are now going to be on the Undergated network page. So I'll put out links on my page to go to that page to see the rest of it. But yeah, the weather is coming together. It looks pretty all right. I think the picture I put up, it looks a little bit better than what I did for this, but I don't know if my camera can even see that well, but yeah, so the weather is coming together. This is all top coated now, so all I have left is just the underbody, and the backpack, the weather, because I missed a decal on the backpack and I have to redo it, and the legs, and with that, everything should be a-okay and ready to go. and then this will be done. So I mean, I could probably knock this out today, and this will be finished. And then onto pictures. Oh, my camera, my phone camera broke. It was I was taking it
Melted?
to I was taking it to get it fixed at the store, and I have a 1 year warranty on it, so they're gonna fix it for free. And I
Mhm.
just smacked it on my shoulder, and now it works, and it hasn't stopped
Nah,
working.
yo.
It
Nah, you need
has
to
not
take that
stopped
back. But
working.
you need
Yeah,
to do
so
Austin,
something to get another phone.
1 year warranty. Are they giving you a brand new phone for the 1 year warranty?
no, they're just gonna replace the entire camera because they said you could
Isn't
retire.
the inside's not working too though? Isn't there something else wrong with the phone?
I thought it was the software, but I took it there and the guy looked at it and he said no, because we did a whole reset on it and everything. So literally the shutter's just not working. The shutter's not open. We don't know why. And I was like, I mean, shutter's not closing. It's not activating. But now every time I ask it to,
Uh-oh. Well, he's testing it out now, people.
okay, no,
On,
it's back. It's back.
Man, you shouldn't even have to do that, man. You shouldn't even have to do that. You shouldn't have to sit on the edge like that, man.
So
Yeah,
I have
no.
the warranty until November. So I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna take the pictures of this, and then I'm just gonna go in and just say, "Hey, replace it," because it's gonna be an all day thing. I was like, "Hey, go ahead and fix it, or just give me a new phone. I don't mind either one." But yeah, so
Yeah.
cameras fine, Messers all right. I've been watching 86. I know some people ask me at Avatar too, are you watching it now? I have now started watching 86. I am now through the first season. I'm now where they're at the other place. So I was I know, right? It is possible.
Like episode 9.
It's possible.
I
It was.
got up to
it's 12
episode 9.
episodes. Yeah.
Wait. You're watching what, Austin?
86.
My fucking dude.
Yeah. So
I got up to that. I got up to the episode where they sneaked out to go swimming at a lake or something like that. No, does it register? Does that, no. I watched it.
No.
I watched it. I'm going to finish
it. So I'm at that, and now what is it? 86. I was watching 86, the Toonami, and yeah, that's about it for me. So that's everything I'm working on. Yeah.
That's what's up. CD,
Damn.
how's it going, brother?
Yes, I am also working on my Nana Solomon build. It's broken down, so I'm not gonna go grab it. But lower half is done. People, please make sure you label your bottles, because I thought I was spraying top coat, and I should have known because it wasn't like shiny. But I've been matting every piece that I've been spraying after I painted.
Oh no!
It's matte. The whole lower body's matte and painted.
Oh no!
Yeah. It's
Oh,
I'm not laughing at you, man. That's that. I'm laughing because that shit would drive me up the wall.
And you know why? It's because I've been dealing with this house issue since February. Everything's just disarray, and then they came and replaced the carpets in the basement, so everything had to be moved and everything was thrown around, and I'm just not in my normal environment instead of where I know where everything is, and I'm just grabbing bottles.
Yeah, I just realized your background's completely different than what it usually is.
Yeah, because everything that was in the hallways now where my station is, so I can't even get over there. So that's where all my paint stuff is. Like, it's been like tossed around. So I just grabbed a bottle. I'm like, oh, like I shook it up. Like, yeah, this is clear, because usually my mat is really thick and dark. Like, I can't really see through it.
Yeah.
But then I forgot I'm using a different flat coat now. The super clear, super clear in the bottle. So
damn.
But
it's gravy, though.
It's gravy. I'm still gonna finish it. I'm probably just gonna gloss over it and like it.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you could do that. It's always a possibility.
But yeah, it's almost done. It's honestly looking cool. My colors are more darker. They're more mute than your guys' greens and blues. But I think if you look up high mobility type, there's a picture, like an old hand drawn of one, like a nice olive and like a dark deep blue on there on Gundam Wiki. So it kind of looks like that. But it's been fun. The house being in disarray is kind of killing me, because like having to pick everything up, kind of like opening all these doors and grabbing all this. It takes me like 40 minutes to set up and paint, versus normally I could just like get up and go paint. So that's been a hassle. But it's getting done. Once I'm done with this, there's a massacre that I want to do. I did order a third-party resin kit for the Zaku, made a Origins style Zaku. So I'm looking forward to that to come. Master Grade Malik, CDMG is still happening. Other than that, though, haven't been working on anything else. I did just finish a show called The Bear. That shit was really good.
I seen that on Hulu.
The whole season. Bro, I watched the whole season, first season in a sitting. 8 episodes, 30-minute episodes. So super good. And then I watched season 2 because it just came out, even better. So if you guys are into cooking, it's pretty dope.
Let me think about the last time I did something like that. Watched a whole season. I think it was for like People versus OJ. When the Cuban Gooding Jr. That shit was like 12.
Yeah.
And it was 12 episodes an hour long.
I was gonna say,
I started out like at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I finished it in one, like I was hooked.
And sitting. That's how you know the show's good when you just sit. It was like 3:30. I'm like, damn, I gotta get up in like 2.5 hours. What the fuck? Next,
I was doing that with 86. I was watching it. I looked at the clock. I was like, it's 1 o'clock. Let me stop myself right now because I will go through all this. I know I will. So let me save it.
You
for
better
later.
than me, dog. I got up the next day like barely alive, but hurting. Watch that. Not any. I haven't started any new manga. There have been some dope shows I've been watching. Bleach. I went back and watched JJK. First 5 episodes of this season. Wow. I was hating on it. Not gonna lie. I'm walking back my statement that like I'm not a shonen guy anymore, but the motherfuckers be fighting. I will say that. And the animation quality. I don't know if you don't read JJK, right? Have you read it or watched it?
No. Is it worth the watch?
I'm gonna say yeah.
That's the only. I feel like out of all the new ones, that's the one I do want to watch. Like I don't want to watch My Hero. Don't want to watch Chainsaw Man. I do want to watch Jujutsu.
Jujutsu apparently has been standing the ringer. It's going against all the big hitters and just keeps coming out on top.
Bro,
and apparently it's the most popular one.
It's I don't understand it. Like maybe because I read the manga. I have
zero clue what's happening. I have zero clue. The story is bonkers, and I have no idea what the hell's going on. But the fight scenes are cool.
I'm reading the manga, and I'm like, bro, I have no clue what the fuck they're still talking about. But I just watched the first 5 episodes, and it's kind of like a flashback to the main character, and like that shit had me emotionally invested. I've never seen a story be told in 5 episodes so well. Like it could have been a whole series, just these first 5 episodes, and it was literally just a flashback. And man, the story, the art, the action. Like there's this guy who has a special power, like, and it's always activated. He can like detect anything, like, nothing can surprise him. And because he thinks like this, there's a dude that was able to track him by like the basic means, like scent, smell, like his footprint. So now in present day, this dude literally walks over the ground because he got caught by a footprint. So like there's a scene in season 1 where the guy like steps on a pile of ants and it keeps going, but the ants are never phased because he actually isn't touching the ground. Because when he was younger, he wasn't thinking like that shit, and he's like, I'll cover my powers, no one will be able to track me. But this dude tracked him over a footstep, over a footprint.
Damn.
So even like the small shit like that, like I'm like, yo, they really put some thought into it. And I was like, I know me and Austin talked during the review, like, man, shonen, like that's not kind of us. But after this, I'm like, it's still probably not like my main thing, but I definitely have like fallen back in love with that type of genre. So watch first 5 episodes of JJK, guys.
That's of all, like the first season?
This season of season 2.
This
season 2.
Okay. Yeah. So you finished season 1?
No, I didn't watch season 1. I watched season 1. I watched half of it, but I read the manga, so like I'm more of a manga reader anyway, depending on the show. But it made me want to go back and watch it though. This shit was hidden. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I might watch it. Might give it a whirl.
Coop, you don't even got a line like that, brother. It's fine. We know.
Watch. It's gonna be a day I won't come up here and you be like, yeah, on Cyberpunk. I'm like, oh yeah, when that happened. Like, wait a minute, what? Oh, in '86 when that happened. Oh, well, hold on, what? Yeah, this ain't even my final form. Wait till that day, people. Wait till that day. Next up, we have what's new. Not really much, but one big announcement on P Bandai for my G Gundam fans out there. We have the high
No, no, no.
grade Master
Mm.
Maxter. I'm
America.
sorry, Maxter. Maxter Gundam from G Gundam. They are keeping up with this line, which is good. Which is good. I think that what I don't like it's P Bandai, and what I don't. How can I put
It's
this?
like
I'm not
gatekeeping damn near.
giving. Yeah, no, no. I see what they did, and they learned and they evolved. Right? They put out the Gundam Wing line, and they said, okay, the Gundam Wing line high grades sit until when they first drop, they fly off the shelves. Now this one, I mean not this one, these sit. The so Bandai drops Gundam Wing, the Leo sits. The Leo you can get for $8.99 at Hobby Lobby. The standard releases, right? You get your Shenlong, everything's gravy, everybody's happy. The Shenlong's out, standard release. Next wave sits, right? Same thing with Death Sight, Sandrock, hell, heavy arms you can find at Target sitting. Now the next group that we're going to put out is going to be the G Gundam line. Let's make the group itself be on P Bandai. The people that want it, they can get it, and we don't have to print out a whole lot. Makes sense. I get it. So I'm not worried about people missing out on this because what they dropped the Rose Gundam 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
So if you missed out on the Rose Gundam, you had opportunities to get it again. The ample opportunities. What I want from this line though is unless they're going to try to do what they did with Wing, which was, I mean, that's what it seemed like they're doing. Drop the main character's suit in real grade, and then the rest of them in high grade. TV Wing Gundam, and then if you want the rest of them, you get them in regular high grade. Because what
I feel like
sucks
that
is
sets up
how
a
old.
master grade real grade then, or master Gundam real grade Gundam.
That's what I was thinking, but because the Shining Gundam is high grade, and I don't think this it's obviously going to have that old technology with it. So you're not going to get like crazy articulation with all that. You might, but that's what I'm saying. You might have to just pair the God Gundam real grade with the rest of the high grades that's coming out with this line. So I'm glad to see that. And the people that want it, they could get it. They're gonna have ample opportunities. And then this isn't something that's just gonna sit on the shelves at Hobbytown or sit at Target at the bottom underneath all the Pokemon cards.
Fact. I like this shit though. I enjoyed this good.
I'm not getting it. I know CD puts this suit. What do you rank this suit, CD? Top 5 out of all Gundam.
I don't know about all Gundam, but in my personal top 5, it's a top 5 Gundam.
Your personal top 5, of course.
Yeah, it's probably 5. It's my favorite G Gundam suit. I've always been enamored with as a kid. Like I just like the way like I used to be really. I'm so big into boxing, but just how the shoulder pads come off into boxing gloves. I like how they even give you an effect for the punch. Then he has the pistols. You know, I have dual wielding. Like he flies in on a fucking surfboard. Yeah, like America. Literally, he's riding out.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, like
what is this? What are they showing here? You can push something in. What is this? This green box. Y'all can tell what this is.
I guess the
what are they trying to?
The red part above it that moves out.
Moves in and out.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember the episode that this was. I remember the character who pilots this show. Pilots this Gundam. He's actually a really cool character, and I love his female posse that follows him around.
Right.
But yeah, I can't remember too much other stuff about this suit other than the 6 shooters, the boxing, and the surfboard. Yeah, no, it's a cool design, and
he has a football helmet for the head.
And he has a football helmet. That's right, he has a football helmet for a head. A part of me is a little bit sad that it is P Bandai. I mean, I understand like Coop, what you were saying, but I just feel like it's a high grade, and G Gundam was more popular in America than it was anywhere else. So I feel like if they're gonna make a high grade of this, why not just make it available and just let it
Yeah,
sit? Why not?
that's what I was gonna say. G Gundam is
You
probably
think?
like the biggest in America. So
Yeah,
Chill. Y'all know what's the biggest in America.
it's
Y'all
one of the
know what
biggest.
the
It's Wing.
is
yeah,
what
no,
G
I'm,
Gundam
I'm
is.
saying
G
G
Gundam.
Gundam. I'm not saying it's bigger than Wing, but it had a bigger.
Okay.
It was big in America.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was bigger
Okay.
in America than it
Yeah.
was in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making
Wing
sure.
and G Gundam is like
Yeah.
the two ones that were the double whammy back in the 90s and early
Yep.
2000s.
And then sprinkling a bit of 8th MS team in there.
And then 8th MS team came later, but we didn't really get the full 8th MS team until you watched the Adult Swim run of it. Then you got the full 8th MS team, right? So,
But yeah, you're right about G Gundam though.
yeah, I mean, I would say this is I am not gonna pick it up because G Gundam once again is not 100% my thing. I do like the show. It's just it's not it's not 100% my thing. But I'm waiting for that Windmill Gundam anyway, so we should be good with that.
The Netherlands.
Yeah, the
But
Netherlands
tequila.
Windmill Gundam. Yeah,
I'm tired.
the
No,
Tequila
please,
Gundam,
God, no.
the
God,
Windmill
no. Bury
Gundam,
that.
or the Mermaid
Please,
Gundam.
Lord.
The mermaid.
Yeah, the Mermaid Gundam, which
You
is
know how
also
many
a
times I
Netherlands
get
Gundam.
tired of here? That's just like the staple joke in the Gunpla community.
It's
Like,
coming.
we get it. We get it. Oh, the
Master
tequila. And when
Grade
it
EX.
gets it, and when we get it, we're gonna get it in the high grade. It's gonna be P
Nope.
Bandai and watch. It's
When
gonna
we-
be
when- we get
memed
it, it's
out
gonna be a
all
Master
over the
Grade
place.
EX. It's gonna be a Master Grade EX. That windmill, the EX part's gonna be the windmill actually turns. It has a battery in it, right? and and the Tequila Gundam, the EX part is gonna come with a bottle of tequila that you have and you get to drink with it that it can
No,
hold.
it's gonna be one of them P Bandai like that. What's that? The Schwartz. What's that all black camphor? It's
Schwarzschild?
gonna be one of those. Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh
something
yeah,
like that shit.
that's still available, by the way.
Yeah.
That
The
never
box
sold
art
out.
looks
Well,
dope too. Did you see the
well,
box art for it?
no,
I've-
for the
People are
camper?
getting them
camper?
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
people are
look
getting them.
crazy.
So
box
what's
art looks
crazy in Japan, it sold out in Japan almost immediately. In the US, it's still available, but it sold out so fast in Japan. Even the guy who designed it, Naoki, couldn't get it because he said he missed the pre-order.
That's disgusting.
I would imagine Bandai would send him one.
Let me
That's
ask y'all
crazy.
this: what's the P Bandai add-on for this one? You know how the rose got the roses. Is there going to be a P Bandai add-on for this? Or
The roses came with the rose Gundam, didn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it did.
Yeah,
I
it came
thought
with the
that
effect
wasn't
parts.
it. Oh, it did. That's what was so special about it. Never mind then. I'm
Mhm.
tripping.
That was that.
I'm
Effect.
thinking
I
of-
mean, you get the punching.
I'm
effect,
thinking of
like, for the-
Delpy. I'm thinking of Delpy. Delpy wind up coming. I'm not Delpy or G Reworks. G Reworks, right?
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
G-Rework is
I remember. Yeah, I remember. That's what it is in my mind. I remember the roads coming out and like a big announcement later on down the line, and it wasn't a P Bandai effect. It was the decals for the roads. So
Yeah, this just has the punch effect, which I'm pretty sure they just took off of that
Geiger.
Macross kit.
That's right, the Macross kit, the VF-19.
Yeah, they just took that off of it. I wonder how much of it's going to be stickers. That's the only thing I'm going to paint it anyway. But
I think the sticker. I don't think the sticker sheet's going to be that crazy. I think
It's
right
gonna be
here.
water slides, right? Because it's the P Bandai kit. Oh, they
No.
ship. I mean, in the gym, they got water slides.
They might give you one for like the hearts, whatever card it is.
Mhm.
Even if they even have that. Maybe that's the P Bandai. Maybe they give us like all gold ones.
I think this one right here is going to be a sticker on the chest. The
That
eyes.
looks like a separate
the
piece.
chest.
It looks like you could just push through it. It looks like a separate piece.
If
That's
it
just
is,
like the
that's
Shenlong.
tough.
The Shenlong.
Like, what about the yellow on the chest?
Oh, the yellow parts on the chest. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe those are
Right
gonna be
here?
stickers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are separate pieces.
gonna
That's
be.
dope. I feel like those might be stickers.
You know, Bandai's good for giving them fucking weird. You gotta like crease them in certain angle stickers.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think this gives me that Shenlong vibe, right? Where everybody wanted that. Oh, I can't wait, and then they got the kit, and then on the shoulders it's all white with that green emerald sticker to put on the shoulders. I'm like,
It's disgusting.
Mm.
so
Yeah, I mean, it looks good though. Actually, when you look up close, of course, this is a
A lot of
professional builder
detail.
that built it, and a lot of detail. And I think CD will probably be able to knock it out.
Yeah,
This is the
built
box
some
art you guys were
shit.
talking about.
Yeah,
This
Yeah.
does look sick.
dope. That looks dope.
I haven't
It does
seen
look
it built finish yet, but this shit looks.
I think this guy he built it up piece by piece. This is the crafted channel. Yeah, this guy builds it up piece by piece, but you can tell it's an old master grade.
Hey, look at it, dog. I wonder how the seam lines are.
Seam lines, they look still plastic tubing, stress marks here and there. It's fine. You can paint it black though. Yeah, you can paint it black. Let's see. Here we go. Shot of the inner frame. Completely built compared to the old one. And for those of you listening, we're watching a YouTube video on I believe the channel name is it's in Japanese. Okay, so if you just type in camper,
I like the design. But
camper in like the past 3 or 4 days released, they'll go over it, and I think they even go over the inner frame differences here. Yeah, this is pretty much the same inner frame. Not too much change. All right, which means it's just gonna be a lot of work.
I don't know, something about it, like these live shots of it doesn't look. Maybe
doesn't do it for you.
The weapon. I don't know.
No, it's not. I mean, this is just a snap together. It's just snap together. It's not painted. It's in just a white room. He's using just a regular camera filter. There's nothing special about it.
Yeah, still heavy gloss. That with a matte black cup finish will look mean.
Mm-hmm.
That would have you can't jet black that unless the jet black would be. It has to be super glossy. You do jet black.
Yeah, I think you're
right.
Did
you get Austin?
Black or yes, I did. I got this. This was an immediate pickup for me. I always loved the camphor. I used to have a master camphor, but I gave it away to a friend. That when I moved from Northern Virginia, and he has it now, and I hope he's built it. I need to check in with him, see how he's doing.
I wonder if it still comes with the mines. I like that shit.
Wow, so the cable used to be cloth. They got rid of the cloth cable with it. Now it's just plastic.
That sucks.
Look at that. Yeah, I guess they probably were just like, it's not no point in building it. Let's see accessories. Oh, so you don't get the same amount of accessories either.
You don't get the whip, the mine,
which is crazy.
My whip, yeah.
Unless that's a separate runner on the kit, on the other kit, to where you don't need to add that in.
Yeah,
I think it's runner.
It's not probably on its own runner. And this is the master. What's the name of this master grade camphor?
Master grade
black
camphor. Schwarzer, shawarma. Shawarma.
I'm going to call the Nor camphor. That's what I want to call it. Just the Nor camphor. Oof. Showing the scene.
Ooh, right in the middle.
Jesus.
Yikes.
For those listening, he's now pointing out all the seam lines and nut mark areas that are going to be a problem, and now he's going over articulation. And the seam lines, you can tell it's an old kit. Those seam lines go right down the middle of them thighs, man.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to. This is going to require a lot of work. This is going to require a lot.
Are the seam lines that big to y'all? Is it big? Is it a real big deal?
It just means more work
when it looks really, when it doesn't look like a panel line, when it's like an obvious like fucking
that shit, it makes everything look like a toy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeez, look at all those extra parts. Good lord, there's so many X's on those runners. Good lord. But yeah, no, that's a camphor. So yeah, the Maxter and the camphor's on the way. So.
Well, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So that's what we have for what's new. The Maxter. Let us know in the comments if y'all picking it up. Y'all big G Gundam fans out there, if y'all grabbing that. And did y'all pre-order the Camphor Noir? And y'all, that's what I'm calling it. And are y'all excited for it?
Noir, the Camphor Noir.
Noir. Yep. Next up, it kind of blends in with our topic. We want to give a shout out to the homie Vulcan Hobby. He ran a event down in, was it Birmingham,
Alabama?
Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham Museum of Arts. He did a show. He did how can I put it? It's a what word I'm looking for, fellas? It's the
Competition?
Dumpla expedition.
competition.
Exhibition?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gunpla exposition at the Birmingham Museum of Arts. This was pretty dope because we remember talking to him earlier in the year saying this is what he wanted to do, and to see this come into fruition is crazy. So he calls it the 2023 Plamo exhibition. It is Vulcan Hobby. It was on the 19th of August. Some pretty dope sponsors. Of course, we're there. We weren't there. We was there in kit
We
form.
was there. Yeah, the Undergated boys were there in kit form.
In kit form, USA Gundam, Gundam Place, SMS, a whole lot more. Mad Works. Just to see all this, like I said, coming to light. This is something he, kind of like a Project 23 for himself, and it turned out to be a pretty great event. This is
That's his personal piece that he worked on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
personal piece. This is the what is it, 5-star? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
5-star stories. Yep.
Volk's
It's not
kit.
5-star stories. This is that
This is
marble
his-
kit CD
yeah.
was talking about a few episodes ago. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
Stepping out of his
And-
comfort zone.
Yep. I asked him how he did it, and he sent me the link to the video of how it's done, and it takes a good amount of time, but man, the results are amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And he got it
And-
with the matching block of wood too. Like that's just crazy.
True.
So we're going to show some pictures because again, Gundam Place was there, and this is what took first place.
Just monstrosity,
is-
bro.
Crazy. A lot of detail, a lot of work.
I don't even know like
Shout-
it's in there, bro. Like there's so much going on.
It's
Love
so
it.
I can't even
Well-
tell because like it looks like it's a whole bunch of Gundam mixed with AOZ, mixed with XS, mixed with I don't even know where those shield boosters came from, man.
Right.
Those things look amazing.
There's so much detail.
Uh,
Like even on the side, on the right side of the kit, there's that little circle. I don't know. That's like
Mhm.
I forget what it is, but there's a picture of some like people on there, and there's like a quote going down it too. Like it's actually nuts.
Damn. Then we have second place was the High New. They call it Purple Haze. Pretty dope. The High New Master Grade. Kind of like a custom version. It looks pretty dope.
I think that's a resin upgrade kit for sure on it.
Yikes, man. It was some heavy hitters down there at Birmingham yesterday. And this took third place, which was a kind of like a ground, I don't know, like it's an RX with a shoulder cannon, more custom work. This is like a lot of custom stuff here. You don't see a whole lot of custom work when I go to a couple competitions. You'll see them every sprinkle in there. But this so far 1, 2, and 3 is some custom work.
Yeah, and
We
I
have
like
the-
that Gundam because
ahead.
it's a Jim Cannon as the Jim Cannon shoulder embedded into it, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, it looks dope. That took third place, and it was paired with. It looks like
That's
don't know.
that is a Machine Krieger. Walking. I forgot the
Mm.
name of it, but it's walking tank thing. Yeah,
I'm
Which-
trying to build one of
those
these
kids-
Machine Krieger kits, dog. I'm not gonna lie,
dude.
to
If you want a challenge, and you want an actual like legitimate challenge of your skills, Machine Krieger is the way to go because those kids don't play.
Mm.
crazy.
You better bring your A game when you're messing with those things.
Then we have a couple of other kits. We have a Real Great Mark II, which looks dope. I like the detail, like all the decals on it. It looks
With the
like
real
it had a
tights
little
Real type colors. Yep.
real type colors. I don't know if it's the way the light shining or is that LED in the head.
Might be the
I
light,
can't
the way the
tell.
light shining.
That's because that's looking like it's a little shiny to me.
Yeah,
You would
it
see
looked
the
like it
green
got a little-
than the
reflecting
light.
off, but you would see the green reflecting off the V fin too if it was a light, if it was emitting light.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
No, that's
this
true,
is
too.
this is more reflecting light.
Then we have the Dari blade, a painted Dari blade. This was pretty dope to see. Makes me want to buy this kit even more.
Does
Sorry,
it
please.
come with a beam rifle?
A gun?
I didn't
I
know.
don't know. I don't think
I don't
so.
remember. I think it was with the spear. It has a beam
Yeah.
rifle that it
Yeah.
does use.
So maybe that's upgrade. That's like maybe a little custom work too, because I believe that's like the second version of it. in the
Mhm.
show as the beam rifle. So shout
That
out to
big,
that
that
too.
like kind of bulkier version of it, right? That's the one that
Mhm.
had like. All right, dope. Then we have a pretty weathered GM guard custom. This looks heavy battle damage, pretty crazy, but I like the effects on it. Y'all know me with the effects.
Right.
Slash marks through the shield. This looks like it really has been left out there to defend for itself. So
Yeah.
shout out
He
to
don't got
whoever
no
built
support.
this.
He's holding
Yeah,
his own though.
Eagle
There we go.
Ooh. The Eagle unit heavy arms with a fatigue camo scheme paint job and a diamond.
Mhm.
That is dope. That is dope. I wish only thing, and I'm not hating on it. It's obviously builder's preference. I wish you had some of the hatches open.
Mhm.
That that really displays that heavy arm for heavy duty. Man, oh, somebody said, "Hey, that's my guard custom." That's what's up. Whoever Alfie 606 is, my sitting RX made it on the post. Oh, well, look at that. That's the sitting RX
Hey,
Nero Insanity 820. Shout out to you, man. So this is kind of like a creator's corner mixed in with kind of like the heavy topic. We'll get into that in a little bit. Flight
Yeah.
type, the real type version of the goof.
Flight goof.
acrylic stand.
With the acrylic stand looks dope.
Mm.
And there it is, the Undergated boys. CD sent
Yeah.
their freets down, the Black TriStar freets.
They're officially
Looking-
retired and now a part of Vulcan hobby history. So shout out to Grips, man. If you're holding us down, then I just wanted to give them a piece of the Undergated boys. So
Absolutely,
Nice.
man.
Nice.
Sheesh. This makes
Any-
it. I don't know about Alabama. Makes me want to
You
go
gotta
down next year. Makes
Shoot,
me,
I'm
right?
going.
I'm like,
Shoot,
you
I'm
want
going.
to head down there? I hear you.
I got
big
I got
dog.
enough PT time. I might as well.
Right.
PTO time, might as well. Jeez.
Here's some more
Oh.
pictures. Ooh,
this took
I like
best
that.
best paints. This is shout out Burial Gundam. Burial.
Hey,
this one
I
best
have that
paint.
base. I have that base. It's considered light.
What base
It's
is
called
that?
Napped.
It's called the considered light hanger base. I have it too. What's dope too is you can connect multiple of those. If you buy multiple, you can connect them all together to make a giant
He
hanger
painted
base.
that whole base.
Yeah, I know.
I
Yeah,
see.
I painted mine too, but I did not go into that much detail. I painted mine essentially just one color and decaled it. But geez, he went all out.
Yeah, he snapped
That's
on
dope.
his.
It looks great.
Same guy too. This
Ooh.
is his moon.
He does really good shading. I like his shading. work.
Crazy. This is like our Alex was his fourth painted kit. So I think this was his second.
Oh wow.
Sheesh.
Oh wow.
We
Good
have
Same guy as well.
what suit is this? Same guy. Yikes,
this-
man.
Yeah.
I'll go back. My fault, Austin. Go
That's,
ahead. What is that kit?
I don't
This
remember
kit
the
right
name
here.
of it. I don't remember the name of it, but it was a third party. It's not bad. Bandai, it's a third party.
Okay. It's not part of that old lineup that's been coming out, the Judge and all that. It's not part of that lineup.
No, but it came out around the same time. But it's a different company. But it came around the same time. Yeah.
And we have like a snow globe looking kit, which is dope. Snowman looking.
That's that Machine Krieger.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's in a snow
Frosty.
globe. More 5-star stories.
I like that
Shit was
base.
crazy.
Look at the base. That is sick.
Shoot.
Then we have the Caliburn.
Caliburn. Yep.
Do not touch the models and get a slap. This is more from that. What is it, Krieger?
This looks like it's from Warhammer.
Oh, well,
Warhammer
if it is,
40K.
That's crazy. So it looks like it's
Huh? I can't tell.
more. Just more. It looks like this looks.
Sandrock?
This is dope. Sandrock. It looks like a
Sandrock?
Sandrock.
Yeah, mixed with but it's got a cape and it's got like a gun.
Yeah,
Track
Gatling
helmet?
gun.
For those listening, please check out our YouTube channel because we're looking at some really good
What?
pictures. But
Well,
It's
go
hard to
check out
describe
Gundam
exactly.
Place.
Oh,
Gundam
yeah.
Place on Instagram. Check them out as well. They posted some pretty dope shots. of the event. And I think what is it?
Check out
Heavy
Grips too, Vulcan Hobby.
Grips,
They're all out there.
heavy.
Yeah, heavy metal Jake. I'm pretty sure you got pictures of each one.
Let's see. All right, so we're gonna try to go back. Yikes! All right, so we have. There goes the Sandrock more. Probably paired with the heavy arms. Okay, now it's making a little bit more sense. All right, some dope stuff, man.
What is that?
Give me.
That's the
Look.
door kit. That's that same kit.
Yeah.
That was the same kit that was there before.
With just the sword standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Best clean
This
build.
Gelgoog is dope. This one, another super clean build. I like that. That looks like the white dingo.
Yep.
Yep, there's a white dingo.
High grade form. Sanazu Stein, high grade. Ooh, somebody did the whole perfectibility, but then in the final battle colors, the white and green.
Love it.
Barbatos, Lupus Rex build, RX. That was like the entry grade RX, or it's just standard. Then we have some more IBO.
Full armor.
Full armor. Is that the high grade? Yeah, high grade comes with that stand.
Yep.
Full armor. That's dope. Dari Blade Custom, blue metallic. Gundam Place employee number 5. New Gundam. Gundam Place employee number 5.
Zoom more
Richard
Mercury. Richard Mercury.
Machine more of the.
That's crazy.
RX.
It doesn't it? I love the shoulder. I love the fact that his chest, like half the chest, is the Jim Cannon chest. That's pretty dope. Oh yeah, the Kotobukiya.
This might be something we have to travel down to, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. I would love to be able to get down there, and it's like just a 1 day shout out, kick it with him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be
dope. It was a bummer I couldn't get down there this time. I was actually thinking about it because I was like, I have enough PTO time. I could probably take off and run up, but some stuff came up, and I'm like, because I was planning on driving down there. I wasn't even gonna fly.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I was gonna make an event out of it.
Damn. Best painted. Yeah, that looks crazy.
Yeah. Dope. The highlights, the shadows, like
that looks crazy. Wow. That's
yeah,
that's jaw dropping.
That's insane.
Yeah, Austin, you said you were following the guy step by step. I just started following him maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, bro, what is this? It's just crazy.
It's insane. It's so big too. It is impressive in every way.
And again, if y'all know how Vulcan Hobby wanted to put this together months ago, and then he's seeing it now, and it's crazy. Again, brother, shout out to you. Shout out for supporting the pod and everything like that. I'm glad to see it. Seeing this makes me want to get going on this kit. And like I said, just this is where it kind of goes into our topic, where it's the community as a whole, not as a whole, but more specifically in building together in the camaraderie of the community. We talked about it before. Austin and I, we met through going to Hobbytown and sitting down and building with the Hobbytown Club, Newport News Hobbytown Club. We had Cobra Pla up here talking about amps and IPMS and getting up with those guys. Those get the juices flowing when it comes to how you want to, what you want to do, how you want to build, where you want your level to be, even just able to sit down and relax. One thing I do when I love going to Hobbytown and sitting down and building is the fact that you're with like-minded people, and you could really feel the judgment-free zone in that back room. You don't feel like you building model kits, you play with toys. None of that is that's like left at the front door when you walk into Hobby
Right.
Town. And when you pass the threshold to get to the back room and build, it's even amplified even more. Sit down and we watch Gundam or Transformers or whatever the case may be and get into discussions. It's a fun time. And I can't really stress to y'all, if y'all have the opportunity to sit down and build with a group of people, just like what New Type Tim is doing up there in New York. If y'all have the capabilities or opportunities to build with someone or a group of people, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. So I remember when it got real heavy in the online build nights when COVID came around, right? People were using Discord or using Facebook Messenger or Google Meets, and don't don't stop there, right? Like or don't tell yourself, well, COVID's not here anymore, I don't need to do that. If you have a couple of people, 3 or 4 guys, do it. I mean, do it like how you just get StreamYard. StreamYard's free. Make an account
Right.
and y'all sit down and build, man. Can't stress how bouncing ideas off of these brothers right here helps me out a lot. Like I told y'all before, I'm not really like a um, custom painted builder, right? Like I don't sit back and go, "Yo, let me get this, let me do this." Like I'll take the colors, I might tweak it here and there, but those are the colors and what colors I'm meant to do for it. Without getting up with Austin and CD, I wouldn't have tried anything like I'm doing with the Solomon Nightmare. I would have just, like I said, painted it the same color. Wouldn't even that
Right.
worked on doing decals and water slides and stuff like that. So, what are y'all thoughts on group builds, man? And not as in a let's get group builds like how we do on the Solomon Nightmare, but like working together in the community for group builds. What are y'all thoughts on those?
Love it, man. A couple weeks ago, I stumbled into an anime store I hadn't been into a while, and they were actually in there having a build day. A couple of guys in there. I wander in, big black dude, and they're kind of looking at me like, and I'm like minding my business. I'm like, oh, that's a dope build you're working on. They're like, oh yeah, thanks. And then I really start talking about it. And they're like, oh damn, he kind of knows Gundam. Next thing you know, I
Yeah.
pulled up a chair. We're talking about the manual, and it's an instant vibe. Like once you get over like the stereotypical outside, we all look different. But when we find that commonality, like we instantly just clicked. And like I halfway through the conversation, I don't even know these guys' names. We were chatting that like we were like had been friends forever.
Mm,
And I think Gundam is like the car that drives us there. Like we all kind of
yeah.
hopped in that. And it didn't matter what we looked like, what we had going on, like what we do for work, whatever. In that moment, we were all like-minded guys, and like how you're saying, man, like it's a judgment-free zone. As soon as you walk in there, and you sit down, you start chatting it up, it's just out the window. That's why I love like getting together, especially with you guys. Like every picture I post, like you guys see it first, and like being able to have, like
Hmm.
bounce that off of you guys, and like, oh yeah, change this angle, maybe move your arm this way. Without that group aspect, I don't know what I would be as a builder, or if I'd even can be in this hobby still. Because without you
Hmm.
guys giving me that motivation, having someone to speak to all the time about it, I feel like you lose interest. That's a lot of the time, like you kind of get away from things. So I think
Yeah.
group building, really keeps people in this hobby. Honestly,
Yeah, you're right. That's true. That's true. What's your take on it, Austin?
I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, truth be told, getting into the hobby of making gunpla, I did, decided to just pick it up and going through Hobby Town. I ended up running into Marvin and the group there, and the rest is history, right? So I would say not only is it a benefit of you getting to bounce off ideas with people, stuff like that, but learning new things and gathering information. I mean, that's pretty much what life is just trying to learn as much as you can. And you can only do that if you open yourself up to, to having other people around you with, other knowledge that you may not have and, sharing it with each other. It's the only way forward, really. So especially when you build together with like-minded people who care about the craft, it really does kind of make you feel like you're more of a whole which ultimately is the goal. You know, nobody really ever wants to be alone forever. So I know there are some builders who are like, I'm very much introverted, and building this alone is actually a plus for me.
Yeah,
And hey, if that's your
therapeutic.
thing, that's your thing. Yeah, it's therapeutic. Hey, man, that's your thing. And for some people, you know, building in a group is therapeutic for them because they get to
Yeah.
remove themselves from their home life, their family life, their stresses of everyday
Hmm.
life, and just kind of, move into this one central focus aspect, and you get to relax with doing it, which you know, very very beneficial because I should say we're so obsessed with productivity now these days that being able to be productive but in something that we like to do
Hmm.
is a rarity, especially the older we get. So it I couldn't have said it better myself. I think CD hit it nail on the head. I think Coop, you said it nail that you hit the nail on the head. Yeah, it's pretty much a main benefit for everything, really.
And we're not telling y'all to pick and choose. Obviously, that's will be wild because therapeutic. I love coming home some days, empty house if possible, if possible, empty house, light some candles, turn on some lofi, and build and go in. Right.
Right.
We're not saying give that up to go look to do group builds. What we're saying is it's always going to be a plus. It's
Right.
always going to be a plus, and that's because of the community. I don't think in that someone could be like, all right, I'm typically a in the house builder. I'm gonna go and sit down somewhere and build. The experience that they might not feel comfortable, and that might detract you. It might be like a kind of like an aggregating factor for you not going back, but the camaraderie in the room isn't the reason why you're not going back. The fact
Right.
that you are uncomfortable, like because it's something new, might stop you from going back. But it's not like people judged you, right? So definitely try it out. Definitely, if you're a introverted person, try it out 2 or 3 times. Start off small. Start off
Right.
on Facebook. Like I said, start off with um, what is it? StreamYard. Use StreamYard and get the free version and get. I think the free version can hold up to like 7 people or 5 people or something
Right.
like that. Get those and sit down and build with a couple of your buddies. And one thing when it comes to a group, when I think of a group community, the first thing that comes to my mind are trading cards, the trading TCGs. When it comes to how big the community is when it's out of the house. Obviously, you have to be to battle and stuff like that. But look how big Pokemon is. You could go to probably any anime shop and they have a Pokemon night. You
Yep.
could go to any kind of model
Pokemon,
store.
Magic.
Yeah, you could go to any type of model or store. I could promise you they have a Dungeons and Dragon, a Warhammer type of night. So we want to get that level in Gundam and in
Right.
Gunpla. And we want to compete with Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I'm talking about 50, 60, 70 people all in one building and chilling on a daily. I know, like I said, New Type Tim, he does his thing, and it's like I'm not gonna say once in a while. I know that his stuff been kind of like popular and popping off like a few weeks, but I'm talking about a place where people could go and every week
Get
and
away
build,
and
get away, and on a high level too. Because when I was up in DC and we was headed back, and I stopped at Toshi Station, shout out to them. They were doing a build night there. Their build night, it was Saturday that night, and Toshi Station isn't. It's like a shopping center mall. It's not really like a mall. Like you go inside and then you go into the stores, but it doesn't look like a typical shopping mall, right? It doesn't look like the Patrick Henrys of the world or whatever shopping mall y'all have in the area. They have like a Subway of their version of Food Line in there. But in the middle of the lobby, I saw about 4 or 5 dudes building, and they're like, "We're building until 11:30." When it's
damn.
and there a couple of guys, yeah, it was about like 7 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock at night. They were like, "Yeah, we're going to build until 11:30 until they shut down the exits to the mall." And that was dope, man. It was only 4 of them. It was only 4 of them, and like, yeah, we build here every Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Every Sunday we sit here and build, and we try to relax, and just seeing that was dope. So
Right.
definitely reach out to people on Instagram. Maybe the couple of guys that y'all know that's scattered. I mean, CD's in Seattle. I mean, come on
Right.
now, like reach out to a couple of people that y'all chat up with, and sit down and
And
build together.
yeah,
That's
don't
where it
be
starts.
afraid to slide into someone's DM, man. Hey man,
Hmm.
I've been enjoying your builds. You have some time just to talk over some stuff.
Yeah, you sit down,
Yeah.
crack a drink open, and all that.
And shit, like even with you guys, like we like push each other. Like you, I feel the competitive nature. Like I'm like, damn, I'm kind of in a slump. I see Austin going crazy on something, and I see Coop
Hmm.
taking shots. I'm like, all right, now like it's like a driving force, and
Yeah,
I love that group aspect because we all hold each other accountable. Whether it's
yeah,
buying kits, hey bro, you don't need it.
yeah.
Set it down. Like checks and balances, and it's important to have in the community setting. What would you guys say there were some negatives when it comes to building as a group?
Only thing
So
negative, which go ahead, Austin. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
I think for me, the only thing that's really negative building in a group, and it's not really negative, is it slows me down because I get into the conversation. Like I it would take me all day to build a high grade if I went to Hobbytown. It shouldn't take me all day to build a high grade if I go to Hobbytown or clip out a high grade. I don't really build there. I might like clip and clean some kits, but it took me like 3-4 hours just to cut out the feet for the perfect grade Banshee. And I'm like, it shouldn't take me that long though. But that's the only, and if you consider that a negative, that's the
Right.
only thing I would have. And that's on me because I don't have to engage, I guess. But that's just my personality. Austin?
I agree with you. Yeah, it does take some time because there are a lot of people that come up and want to talk. And it's funny. I had to accept the fact that if I go into a place with a group, I have to accept the fact that I'm probably not going to finish this kit here. Or if I am, or if I'm just doing a snap up, I'm probably going to finish it. But I have to rethink what my idea of what productivity is. So,
Yeah.
everyone likes to say, well, productivity means you're getting work done. I like to think more of productivity is me enjoying my work. Because if I could just hustle through something, I'm going to get burnt out. Then I'm going to not have any productivity whatsoever. What's that one famous race car driver said? He said, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So
Yeah.
if you really want to think about your product, you can change your perspective of what productivity looks like and kind of go off that. So, but no, I think also another thing is sometimes you get that one guy in the group who is really eccentric about everything that they know and put it on. But I mean, they aren't really an issue or anything like that. It's just sometimes you're just like, well, I mean, I don't think that's the way. It's like, nope, that's the way. It's like, okay, all right, amen. I mean,
Heard you.
yeah, I heard
Yeah.
you. I mean, honestly, it's for me. Like, it's never really been a problem. I've actually I never thought of it too much as a negative. I just thought of it as just one part of being in a group. You just always end up with some
Yeah.
people, different types of people. So I just accepted that a long time ago. But
Yeah.
and another negative sometimes is the what's it the unknowing, like the people who come in who is it could say that bring their kids, and the kids sometimes want to come up and touch the kid or grab the kid, and I'm always, whenever I see kids, I'm just like, I love the fact that they're interested in everything, but I'm always a little
Yeah.
afraid, like, the paint's still wet, the paint is still wet, let me hey, do you want to get a closer look? You can see it from here.
Yeah. To hell with the parents that bring their kids, right, Austin? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. For the record, that's not what I said. Your Honor, I would like to put it on the dissertation that Austin Thomas did not say that.
She enjoys coming, and she's going to keep coming to
Oh yeah,
Hobbytown. and she's going to touch your painted kit, man. You gonna
Well,
let her
I
put
mean,
her
I don't.
fingerprints on your painted kit?
Well, I mean, I don't really paint too many kits, and plus, I know where you live. So if I just need to get another kit, I'll just show up there. I know where
Hey,
you live now, and half of those kits there are apparently mine. So
hey.
Jesus Christ.
But that's one thing too. I think all of us play sports, so we do like the camaraderie of being in a group. And one thing I haven't noticed, which was crazy, nobody even in well, obviously Hobbytown, that's all I know, but probably all over. You have you don't have clicks at these places. You don't have, and that comes with that judgment-free zone, right? Like you don't have like the same four
Yeah,
guys huddled up together talking, and the
you
same
got the
two guys
jocks,
over here. Yeah,
the
like
jocks, whatever.
yeah, you don't have anything like that. Like I could sit down at the table with anybody and we could just talk it up about what we have going on, right? Like, and it varies all ages. Like we have at one point in time Ariel building in there at the age of what 4 or 5, and Andy on the other side building at 70 something years old. He's doing a
Right,
clear what is he doing? The clear Sinaju master grade with a full metallic red inner frame, and then that's 70 something years old. That's
right.
the difference in ages. I mean,
60-year
that's
difference.
60 something year difference with all the minds. I mean, sometimes over 100 years worth of knowledge in that room when it comes to how to do this or which way is this, or
Right.
my knowledge would not be where it is if it wasn't for a group. I'm gonna let you know that right
Fact.
now. I would not even with the
Water
gun. I mean,
slides,
water slides,
nippers,
right?
how to clean up
Even
panel
down to
lines. Like,
shows,
yeah,
down
right.
to the
Down to the
shows.
shows.
I would not have watched Build Fighters. Thunderbolts was like the first like introduction of me watching Gundam again. I was like, oh wow, what is this? This is Gundam. This is kind of crazy. That brought me back into Gundam, and by sitting down and watching that at Hobbytown. So definitely, if you can, you know, reach out. If you're that introverted person, start off with your
Yeah.
main group. Your main group, even if they're not building together with you, start off with whatever the case may be. I'm trying to think of other ways you could group. Right, you could
Shit, even
turn
on
on your
Instagram
gaming
Live,
headset.
there's like
Yeah, but that might be
someone
intimidating
new.
for people though. Yeah, that might
True.
be intimidating for people. So I'll turn on. Sometimes I'll turn on the PlayStation. Won't play the game. I'll just be in a group chat with the fellas talking, and we might not be talking about Gundams, but the fact that mine is going, and I might throw something out there like, "Yo, what would y'all think about a burnt city X, Y, and Z?" Oh, good, do it, go for it. They don't know what I'm talking about, but just the camaraderie of that alone. So don't be afraid to break out of your element. And we
That's
have
the biggest
some
thing,
group,
man.
yeah. And what we're going to do here on the Undergated, man, we're going to have some group build nights, some individual build nights where it could be just me on YouTube streaming, building. If y'all want to sit down and chill, you're gonna have Austin sitting down and chilling, CD sitting down and chilling, or a mixed bag, whatever the case may be. If y'all want to hit us up and you want to just, hey, man, I'm a big fan. We watch the channel all the time. Do y'all want to chill out on Friday? We could just do a private session, and we could just
Right.
sit down and talk. If that's what y'all want to do, we don't care. We just want this community to grow, and we want to be able to help the community grow in every way, just like what Vulcan is doing, just like what Tim is doing, a new type. All of it. We want to be a part of the growth of the community in a
Gunplay,
positive,
Gundam.
like
Yeah.
anime,
The more
manga,
people, the better,
whatever.
man. The more
Absolutely,
people, the better.
absolutely. So hit us up if y'all want to. Again, anybody want to sit down and build, hit us up. Let us know. If we have some free time, we'll get up with y'all.
Hell yeah.
You already,
Mind.
if you already know what. Hey, if I don't have, not saying, not pushing away, even though I just welcomed it. You already know what we have situation wise. We got kids, school coming up, so I'm gonna try to do it on days like Friday nights and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
late Thursdays or whatever the case may be. I work at home 2 days out of the week, so the days I work at home, I could probably stay up a little bit later and build. And even if I'm not building, try to set up a scene and do a shot or whatever the case may
Right.
be. Let us know. Don't forget, hit up Vulcan Hobby. Use our code the Undergate 10 to get 10% off of the order. And
He's getting
shout
shit
out to
in,
him
man.
again.
Shout out to
Yep.
Grips, man.
Keep it up, bro. We see you. We see what you're doing for the community. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. And that goes into until next time, right? Break out of your element. Be comfortable in being uncomfortable. It's okay.
Shoot your shot,
You
man.
live to see it. Yeah, you live
Shoot
to see
your shot.
another day.
Right.
You live to see another day. I'm Coop. That's CD. That's Austin. We're undergated, never underrated. Until next time. Peace. Shooting his
Deuces.
shot.